Hi, I'm KristyV from KristyV Unique Psychic and Counselling. Welcome! Today's video is something that I know a lot of you have been waiting for. This video is called The Second Key, Part 1, Developing Your Psychic Awareness. So if you haven't already watched my Developing Your Psychic Awareness, the first key, please do. Otherwise, let's get started. Okay, I've written down a couple of notes here to make sure that I get through everything that I need to. There'll be a video following this that will be a little bit longer because I'm actually, in the next video, going to give you a free psychic tool for how to develop your own psychic awareness, which comes out of a CD series that I am developing, the complete set on start to finish, how to develop your psychic awareness. So that's the goal, that's where we're heading. So, let's start. Okay, so first off, a concentrated background on how energy works. This is for the skeptics of you out of there, or those of you that don't completely understand how come sometimes things pop in and out of your awareness, and sometimes you're completely right, and sometimes you're completely wrong. And this happens with psychics too, and a lot of them I have found, because a lot of psychics come to me for a reading, they don't actually have any idea how it is that they're having these perceptions coming through. So, let's do this together. Okay, so energy. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the work around quantum physics, but this is a science, and this is where psychic awareness comes back to. It's not a supernatural power. It's not something out there. We all have this, and this is my mission, to teach the world that we all have this and to help you to develop that. And, of course, to take care of my little family and be well provided for myself on the way. So let's all take care of each other. And that's where I'm going with this. All energy is made from the same source. Quantum physics states that all energy comes back to a void, a space, and in that void and space we have energy and we have information interacting. This is the realm of psychic awareness. So the physical plane is the plane of physical density. We are in front of the veil. When you access your psychic awareness, you are now accessing that energy and information in that empty void. That's the space behind the veil that we need to access. So I'm working up to giving you an actual free psychic tool for how to access that space. And we can all do this. This is simple and it's exciting, so let's go. But obviously we need this backup information, and if you don't understand that very concentrated understanding that I've just given you, go and Google quantum physics or go and read anything by Deepak Chopra. He explains it very well. Okay, so that's what we'll do in the next video, and I'm going to demonstrate that, but just listen to this first. What we'll be working on, what you'll actually be viewing in the next video, is a meditation, okay? Meditation is key because it gives you what I spoke about in the first key, that mind space where it's blank and you can receive the information out of that void, you can receive the impression. But we want you to have your own. Why don't most people, mainstream people, succeed with meditation? Because they're actually borrowing someone else's key. They're borrowing the access key of someone else's invention to how to get into that space. So we'll be teaching you how to find your own. So that is going to be your homework, okay? We don't want to borrow someone else's access key anymore. Now, how do we do this? How do we do this homework of finding your own access key? So, listen very carefully. The key is that psychic awareness is behind the veil. How do we access that? Well, psychic awareness and that awareness behind the veil, that is in the same realm as emotions such as joy, happiness, pleasure, exhilaration. All of those emotions exist on the same plane as psychic awareness. So if we can teach you this tool on how to access your own joy and your own happiness through your own access key, well then we can put you in the same realm of psychic awareness and then take that next step sideways from joy, happiness and exhilaration to psychic awareness. So that's your homework. I want you to write down 1 to 3 things that are giving you joy at the moment. Okay, joy. So for example, my examples, people that are coming into my life at the moment through my work that are giving me absolute joy. So hi Simone from Universal Life Tools. Simone's one of my suppliers. Hi Peter from Cool and Asante Day Spa, a new girlfriend of mine. Hi Amon, and of course hi Al. What an absolute joy and a pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to deepening and developing our friendship. Okay, so the thing with that is, those are my current examples, and the more current, the easier it will be for you to access that joy. It's like using a trampoline from one state of awareness to the next state up. Okay, so something now that gives you joy, because the energy trajectory, and that's an advanced concept, but the space from here to that joy is much shorter when it's in the here and now. Look, if you don't have anything current in your life, look at something that has happened in the past, but you need to be able to bring that up vividly. So that will take a little bit longer for you to bring it to you vividly, something from the past. If you can't do that, if you can't think of anything that has brought you joy, this is where you borrow from a book. Something beautiful from a book or a website, a guided meditation, a concept to dream about. I can absolutely recommend any meditations by Shakti Gawan. Absolutely beautiful, because she stimulates each part of your information gateways. Now I've talked about that in other videos too, whether you're kinesthetic, auditory or visual are the main three gateways in. Okay, so depending on that way of receiving and transferring your info, this is your gateway, okay? So we're aiming to get behind the veil. So good luck with that. Feel free to contact me if you need to, otherwise I'll see you in the next video. How exciting when we actually start to watch things and make this happen and do something about it. So, bye for now, I'll see you soon.